Are you ready to unlock the extraordinary potential within you? Are you tired of living a life that feels less than? It's time to take control. It's time to rewrite your story. Napoleon Hill, the legendary author of Think and Grow Rich, spent a lifetime studying the habits and philosophies of the world's most successful people. He discovered principles that, when applied, can transform your life from ordinary to extraordinary. We're about to dive deep into those principles. This isn't just another self-help video. This is a blueprint for creating a life of purpose, passion, and unwavering success. First, let's talk about self-focus. In a world of constant distractions where notifications ping and demands pull you in every direction, self-focus is your superpower. It's the ability to shut out the noise and tune into your inner compass. Think of a laser beam. Its power comes not from the amount of light it emits, but from the focus of that light. The same is true for you. When you focus your energy, your attention, and your intention, you become unstoppable. How do you cultivate self-focus? It starts with awareness. Notice where your attention goes throughout the day. Are you constantly checking social media? Are you getting pulled into other people's dramas? Are you spending time on activities that don't align with your goals? Once you're aware of your distractions, you can start to eliminate them. Turn off notifications. Schedule specific times for checking email and social media. Create a dedicated workspace where you can focus without interruption. But self-focus isn't just about eliminating distractions. It's also about cultivating inner stillness. It's about learning to quiet the chatter in your mind and connect with your inner wisdom. Meditation is a powerful tool for cultivating inner stillness. Even just a few minutes of meditation each day can make a profound difference in your ability to focus and concentrate. Another powerful tool is journaling. Writing down your thoughts and feelings can help you to process your emotions and gain clarity about your goals. When you cultivate self-focus, you become the master of your own mind. You're no longer at the mercy of your impulses and distractions. You're able to direct your energy and attention towards the things that truly matter to you. Next, let's talk about clarity. Clarity is the foundation of all success. Without a clear vision of what you want to achieve, you're like a ship without a rudder, drifting aimlessly on the sea. What do you truly want in life? What are your dreams? What are your goals? What kind of person do you want to become? These are big questions, and they require deep reflection. Don't be afraid to spend time thinking about them. Don't be afraid to dream big. Napoleon Hill said, "Whatever the mind can conceive and believe, it can achieve. But you can't achieve something if you don't first conceive it." So take some time to clarify your vision. Write it down. Make it specific. Make it measurable. Make it achievable. Make it relevant. And make it time-bound. This is your SMART goal. This is your roadmap to success. Once you have a clear vision, you can start to take action. You can start to break down your big goals into smaller, more manageable steps. You can start to create a plan. And as you take action, you'll gain momentum. You'll start to see progress. You'll start to believe in yourself. Clarity is power. When you know what you want, you're much more likely to get it. Now, let's talk about mindset. Your mindset is the lens through which you see the world. It's the set of beliefs and assumptions that shape your thoughts, feelings, and behaviors. A positive mindset is essential for success. If you believe that you can achieve your goals, you're much more likely to do so. If you believe that you're capable of overcoming challenges, you're much more likely to persevere. But a negative mindset can sabotage your efforts. If you believe that you're not good enough, you're likely to give up before you even start. If you believe that you're destined to fail, you're likely to create a self-fulfilling prophecy. The good news is that you can change your mindset. You can reprogram your thoughts and beliefs. You can choose to see the world in a more positive light. One of the most powerful tools for changing your mindset is affirmations. Affirmations are positive statements that you repeat to yourself regularly. They can help you to challenge negative thoughts and beliefs and replace them with more empowering ones. For example, if you struggle with self-doubt, you might repeat the affirmation, "I am confident and capable." If you struggle with fear of failure, you might repeat the affirmation, "I am willing to take risks and learn from my mistakes." Another powerful tool for changing your mindset is visualization. Visualization is the process of creating a mental image of your desired outcome. When you visualize yourself achieving your goals, you're more likely to take the actions necessary to make them a reality. Mindset is everything. It's the foundation upon which you build your success. Let's move on to habits. Your habits are the small automatic behaviors that you repeat every day. They have a profound impact on your life. Good habits can lead to success, happiness, and fulfillment. Bad habits can lead to failure, unhappiness, and regret. Think about your own habits. What are the things that you do every day without even thinking about them? Are these habits serving you? Are they helping you to move closer to your goals, or are they holding you back? If you want to change your life, you need to change your habits. But changing habits is not easy. It requires conscious effort and consistent practice. One of the most effective strategies for changing habits is to focus on one habit at a time. Don't try to overhaul your entire life overnight. Start with one small habit that you want to change. For example, if you want to eat healthier, you might start by adding one serving of vegetables to your diet each day. If you want to exercise more, you might start by taking a 10-minute walk each day. The key is to make the habit small and easy to do. This will make it more likely that you'll stick with it. Another effective strategy for changing habits is to use cues and rewards. A cue is something that triggers the habit. A reward is something that you get after you perform the habit. For example, if you want to start reading more, you might leave a book on your nightstand as a cue, and after you read for 30 minutes, you might reward yourself with a cup of tea. Habits are powerful. They shape your life in profound ways. By consciously cultivating good habits, you can create a life of success, happiness, and fulfillment. Finally, let's talk about purpose. Your purpose is your reason for being. It's the thing that gets you out of bed in the morning. It's the thing that gives your life meaning and direction. When you're connected to your purpose, you feel alive. You feel energized. You feel like you're making a difference in the world. But when you're disconnected from your purpose, you feel lost. You feel empty. You feel like you're just going through the motions. Finding your purpose is not always easy. It requires introspection and self-discovery. It requires asking yourself some tough questions. What are you passionate about? What are you good at? What does the world need? Where do these three things intersect? This is your sweet spot. This is where you'll find your purpose. Once you've found your purpose, it's important to align your life with it. This means making choices that are consistent with your values and your goals. It means spending your time on activities that are meaningful and fulfilling. It also means being willing to say no to things that don't align with your purpose. This can be difficult, but it's essential for living a life of purpose and meaning. Purpose is the driving force behind all great achievements. It's the fuel that keeps you going when things get tough. It's the compass that guides you on your journey. So take some time to connect with your purpose. It's the key to unlocking your full potential. Napoleon Hill's principles are not just abstract ideas. They are practical tools that you can use to transform your life. Self-focus allows you to harness your energy and attention. Clarity provides you with a clear vision of what you want to achieve. Mindset empowers you to believe in yourself and overcome challenges. Habits shape your daily actions and behaviors, and purpose gives your life meaning and direction. When you cultivate these 5 principles, you unlock the extraordinary potential within you. You create a life of purpose, passion, and unwavering success. But it's not enough to just understand these principles. You need to apply them. You need to put them into practice. Start today. Start small. Choose one area of your life where you want to make a change, and then start taking action. Focus on cultivating self-focus. Take some time each day to quiet your mind and connect with your inner wisdom. Clarify your vision. Write down your goals. Make them specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and timed. Change your mindset. Challenge negative thoughts and beliefs. Replace them with more empowering ones. Cultivate good habits. Focus on one habit at a time. Use cues and rewards to make it easier to stick with it. Connect with your purpose. Ask yourself what you're passionate about, what you're good at, and what the world needs. As you apply these principles, you'll start to see results. You'll start to feel more confident, more energized, and more fulfilled. You'll start to create a life that you love. Don't wait any longer. Start today. Unlock the extraordinary potential within you. Remember, success is not a destination. It's a journey. It's a process of continuous growth and improvement. So embrace the journey, embrace the process, and never stop learning, growing, and evolving. Napoleon Hill's principles are a timeless guide to success. They have helped countless people to achieve their dreams, and they can help you too. But it's up to you to take action. It's up to you to apply these principles to your life. Are you ready to take the leap? Are you ready to transform your life? The power is within you. You have the potential to achieve anything you set your mind to. Believe in yourself. Take action, and never give up on your dreams. Now let's delve deeper into the practical application of these principles. Self-focus, for instance, isn't just about eliminating distractions. It's about actively cultivating a state of presence. Think of it as training your mind to be fully present in each moment, rather than dwelling on the past or worrying about the future. One technique for enhancing self-focus is the Pomodoro technique. This involves working in focused 25-minute intervals, followed by a short 5-minute break. This structured approach can help you to maintain concentration and avoid burnout. Another technique is mindfulness meditation. This involves paying attention to your thoughts and feelings without judgment. By observing your thoughts and feelings, you can learn to detach from them and avoid getting carried away by them. Clarity, as we discussed, is essential for setting goals and creating a plan, but it's also important for making decisions. When you're clear about your values and your goals, it's easier to make decisions that are aligned with your purpose. One way to gain clarity is to ask yourself powerful questions. What are my core values? What are my non-negotiables? What am I willing to sacrifice for my goals? Another way to gain clarity is to seek feedback from others. Ask trusted friends, family members, or mentors for their perspective on your strengths, weaknesses, and goals. Mindset is a powerful force that can either propel you towards success or hold you back. Cultivating a growth mindset is crucial for overcoming challenges and achieving your full potential. A growth mindset is the belief that your abilities and intelligence can be developed through hard work, dedication, and learning from mistakes. This is in contrast to a fixed mindset, which is the belief that your abilities and intelligence are fixed traits that cannot be changed. To cultivate a growth mindset, focus on learning and improvement rather than on proving yourself. Embrace challenges as opportunities for growth. View failures as learning experiences, and celebrate your progress along the way. Habits, as we've discussed, are the building blocks of your life. But it's not enough to just break bad habits. You also need to replace them with good habits. One strategy for replacing bad habits is to identify the triggers that lead to the bad habit. Then find alternative behaviors that you can engage in when you experience those triggers. For example, if you tend to snack on unhealthy foods when you're stressed, you might try going for a walk or listening to music instead. Another strategy for replacing bad habits is to make the good habit more appealing and the bad habit less appealing. You can do this by associating the good habit with positive emotions and the bad habit with negative emotions. Purpose is the North Star that guides you on your journey. But finding your purpose is not a one-time event. It's an ongoing process of self-discovery. One way to connect with your purpose is to reflect on your past experiences. What are the moments in your life when you felt most alive, most engaged, and most fulfilled? What activities or causes are you naturally drawn to? Another way to connect with your purpose is to experiment with different activities and experiences. Try new things. Volunteer for different organizations. Explore your interests. As you experiment, pay attention to how you feel. What activities give you energy? What activities drain you? What activities make you feel like you're making a difference in the world? Napoleon Hill's principles are not a magic bullet. They require consistent effort and dedication. But if you're willing to put in the work, they can transform your life in profound ways. Remember, you are the architect of your own destiny. You have the power to create the life you want. So embrace your potential. Take action and never give up on your dreams. Now let's consider some real-world examples of how these principles have been applied to achieve extraordinary success. Take, for instance, the story of Oprah Winfrey. Oprah faced numerous challenges early in her life, including poverty, abuse, and discrimination. However, she refused to let these challenges define her. She cultivated a strong sense of self, focus, clarity, and purpose. Oprah knew that she wanted to make a difference in the world. She used her platform to share stories, inspire others, and promote positive change. She also developed a growth mindset, constantly learning and evolving. Through her hard work, dedication, and unwavering belief in herself, Oprah transformed herself from a struggling young woman into one of the most influential figures in the world. Another inspiring example is the story of Elon Musk. Elon is known for his ambitious goals and his relentless pursuit of innovation. He has a clear vision for the future and a strong sense of purpose. Elon is also a master of self-focus. He is able to concentrate on his goals despite the many distractions and challenges he faces. He has cultivated empowering habits such as reading voraciously and working long hours. Through his unwavering commitment to his vision, Elon has revolutionized multiple industries, including electric vehicles, space exploration, and renewable energy. These are just two examples of the countless individuals who have achieved extraordinary success by applying Napoleon Hill's principles. Their stories demonstrate the power of self, focus, clarity, mindset, habits, and purpose. But you don't have to be a celebrity or a billionaire to apply these principles. They can be used by anyone regardless of their background or circumstances. The key is to start small and be consistent. Focus on making small, incremental changes in your life each day. Over time, these small changes will add up to big results. Remember, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. So take that first step today. Commit to cultivating self, focus, clarity, mindset, habits, and purpose in your life. And watch as your life transforms before your eyes. Now let's address some common obstacles that people face when trying to apply these principles. One common obstacle is fear of failure. Many people are afraid to take risks because they're afraid of failing. They're afraid of what others will think of them. They're afraid of wasting their time and energy. But fear of failure is a natural part of the process. Everyone fails at some point in their lives. The key is to learn from your failures and use them as opportunities for growth. Another common obstacle is lack of motivation. It can be difficult to stay motivated when you're facing challenges or when you're not seeing immediate results. To stay motivated, it's important to connect with your purpose. Remind yourself why you're pursuing your goals. Visualize yourself achieving your goals and celebrate your progress along the way. Another common obstacle is negative self-talk. Many people have a tendency to be overly critical of themselves. They focus on their weaknesses and their shortcomings. To overcome negative self-talk, practice self-compassion. Treat yourself with the same kindness and understanding that you would offer to a friend. Challenge negative thoughts and beliefs, and focus on your strengths and your accomplishments. Remember, you are capable of achieving great things. Don't let fear, lack of motivation, or negative self-talk hold you back. Embrace the challenges, learn from your mistakes, and never give up on your dreams. Now let's talk about the importance of surrounding yourself with supportive people. Your environment has a profound impact on your mindset, your habits, and your overall well-being. If you're surrounded by negative, unsupportive people, it will be difficult to achieve your goals. Their negativity will drain your energy and undermine your confidence. On the other hand, if you're surrounded by positive, supportive people, you'll be much more likely to succeed. Their encouragement will inspire you to keep going, even when things get tough. So choose your friends and associates wisely. Surround yourself with people who believe in you, who support your goals, and who inspire you to be your best self. It's also important to limit your exposure to negative influences such as negative news and social media. These influences can contribute to stress, anxiety, and a negative mindset. Instead, focus on consuming positive and uplifting content, such as books, podcasts, and videos that inspire you and motivate you to achieve your goals. Remember, you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. So choose your companions carefully. Now let's discuss the importance of continuous learning. The world is constantly changing, and it's essential to stay. The journey of self-discovery is a winding path, often obscured by the fog of external expectations and societal pressures. We are born into a world that constantly whispers and sometimes shouts directions telling us who we should be, what we should value, and how we should measure success. These voices, though often well-intentioned, can drown out the quiet but persistent voice within, the voice that holds the key to our true selves. It's easy to become a leaf adrift in the wind, carried along by the currents of circumstance, reacting to the world rather than shaping it. We chase fleeting trends, pursue goals that don't resonate with our souls, and measure our worth by metrics that ultimately leave us feeling empty. This pursuit of external validation can lead to a life of quiet desperation, a feeling of being lost in a maze of our own making. The first step towards reclaiming our lives is to cultivate clarity. This requires a conscious effort to silence the external noise and turn inward. It means asking ourselves the hard questions: what truly matters to me? What brings me joy, purpose, and a sense of fulfillment? What kind of impact do I want to have on the world? This introspection can be uncomfortable. It requires us to confront our fears, acknowledge our insecurities, and challenge the beliefs that we've held for so long. But it is in this discomfort that growth resides. By stripping away the layers of conditioning, we can uncover the authentic self that lies beneath, the self that is capable of creating a life of meaning and purpose. Clarity provides direction. When we know what we want, our decisions become easier. We are no longer swayed by every shiny object or distracted by the opinions of others. We develop a laser-like focus, directing our energy towards the goals that truly matter. But clarity alone is not enough. We must also cultivate a strong mindset. Our minds are powerful tools, capable of both creating and destroying. If we allow negativity, doubt, and fear to take root, they will poison our thoughts and sabotage our efforts. But if we nurture our minds with optimism, resilience, and self-belief, we can overcome any obstacle and achieve anything we set our minds to. Mastering our mindset requires conscious effort. It means becoming aware of our internal dialogue and challenging the limiting beliefs that hold us back. It means practicing gratitude, focusing on the positive aspects of our lives, and surrounding ourselves with people who uplift and inspire us. Visualization is a powerful tool for cultivating a strong mindset. By vividly imagining ourselves succeeding, we can reprogram our brains for success. The mind cannot distinguish between a vividly imagined scenario and reality, so by visualizing our goals, we are essentially creating a blueprint for success in our subconscious minds. Emotional resilience is another essential component of a strong mindset. Life is full of challenges, setbacks, and disappointments. The ability to bounce back from adversity is crucial for maintaining momentum and achieving long-term success. Resilience is not about avoiding hardship. It's about facing it head-on, learning from our mistakes, and emerging stronger than before. It means reframing setbacks as opportunities for growth and focusing on what we can control rather than dwelling on what we cannot. Our habits play a critical role in shaping our lives. They are the small, seemingly insignificant actions that we repeat day after day, but over time they have a profound impact on our thoughts, feelings, and behaviors. If we want to create a life of success and fulfillment, we must prioritize our habits. This means identifying the habits that are holding us back and replacing them with habits that empower us. It's not always easy to change our habits. It requires discipline, consistency, and a willingness to step outside of our comfort zones. But the rewards are well worth the effort. By cultivating empowering habits, we can transform our lives from the inside out. Finally, we must reconnect with our purpose. Purpose is the driving force that gives our lives meaning and direction. It is the reason we get out of bed in the morning, the thing that inspires us to keep going even when things get tough. Without purpose, life can feel empty and meaningless. We may achieve external success, but we will still feel a sense of emptiness inside. But when we live with purpose, every challenge becomes an opportunity to grow, every setback becomes a lesson, and every victory becomes a celebration of our journey. Discovering our purpose is not a one-time event. It is an ongoing process of self-discovery. As we grow and evolve, our purpose may change. The key is to remain open to new experiences, to listen to our intuition, and to stay true to our values. Living with purpose requires courage. It means taking risks, stepping outside of our comfort zones and pursuing our dreams even when others doubt us. But the rewards are immeasurable. When we live with purpose, we experience a sense of fulfillment that cannot be found in any other way. The power to change our lives lies entirely within us. We have the ability to cultivate clarity, master our mindset, prioritize our habits, and reconnect with our purpose. It's not always easy, but it is always possible. The world needs individuals who are brave enough to lead themselves first, individuals who are not afraid to challenge the status quo, to pursue their dreams, and to make a difference in the world. The canvas of our lives is blank, waiting for us to create our masterpiece. What will we paint on it today? What kind of legacy will we leave behind? The choice is ours. It's time to focus on ourselves and create the lives we were meant to live. This journey is a deeply personal one, and the path will be different for each individual. There are no shortcuts, no magic formulas, and no guarantees of success. But the pursuit of self-discovery is a reward in itself. As we embark on this journey, it's important to remember that we are not alone. There are countless others who are also seeking meaning and purpose in their lives. By connecting with these individuals, we can find support, encouragement, and inspiration. We can also learn from the experiences of those who have walked this path before us. By reading books, listening to podcasts, and attending workshops, we can gain valuable insights and strategies for cultivating clarity, mastering our mindset, prioritizing our habits, and reconnecting with our purpose. The journey of self-discovery is a lifelong process. There will be times when we feel lost, confused, and discouraged. But it's important to remember that these challenges are a natural part of the journey. By embracing these challenges, we can grow stronger, wiser, and more resilient. As we continue on this path, it's important to celebrate our successes, both big and small. Acknowledge the progress we've made and give ourselves credit for the effort we've put in. This will help us to stay motivated and inspired. It's also important to be patient with ourselves. Change takes time, and there will be setbacks along the way. Don't get discouraged if you don't see results immediately. Just keep moving forward one step at a time. The journey of self-discovery is not about perfection. It's about progress. It's about striving to become the best version of ourselves, one day at a time. As we focus on ourselves, we will inevitably encounter resistance from others. Some people may not understand our journey, and they may even try to discourage us. It's important to remember that their resistance is often a reflection of their own fears and insecurities. Don't let their negativity derail you. Stay focused on your goals and surround yourself with people who support and encourage you. As we grow and evolve, our relationships may change. Some relationships may fade away, while others may become stronger. This is a natural part of life. It's important to be open to new relationships and to let go of relationships that no longer serve us. As we become more clear about our purpose, we may find that our career path needs to change. This can be a scary decision, but it's important to follow our hearts. If we're not passionate about our work, we'll never be truly fulfilled. As we prioritize our habits, we may find that we need to make some significant lifestyle changes. This can be challenging, but it's important to remember that our health is our greatest asset. By taking care of our bodies and minds, we can increase our energy, improve our mood, and enhance our overall well-being. As we master our mindset, we may find that we need to confront some deep-seated fears and insecurities. This can be painful, but it's necessary for growth. By facing our fears, we can break free from the limitations that have been holding us back. As we cultivate clarity, we may find that we need to make some difficult choices. This can be stressful, but it's important to remember that we have the power to create our own reality. By making conscious choices that align with our values, we can create a life that is truly fulfilling. The journey of self-discovery is a journey of empowerment. As we take control of our lives, we will feel a sense of confidence and self-esteem that we never thought possible. We will realize that we are capable of achieving anything we set our minds to. The journey of self-discovery is a journey of transformation. As we grow and evolve, we will become more authentic, more compassionate, and more loving. We will discover our true potential, and we will use our gifts to make a positive impact on the world. So let us embrace the journey of self-discovery with open hearts and minds. Let us commit to focusing on ourselves, to cultivating clarity, to mastering our mindset, to prioritizing our habits, and to reconnecting with our purpose. Let us create lives that are truly meaningful, fulfilling, and extraordinary. The time is now. The power is within us. Let us begin.